This house would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. Today, I stand firmly on the propositions that gambling offenders should receive social service and skill training rather than imprisonment. First of all, let us understand the nature of gambling offenders. In Indonesia, based on the data from Police International Indonesia, in 2023, there were more than 3,000 online gambling cases handled across the country. Most of these offenders were not hardened criminals, but were ordinary citizens, like students, workers, or even a housewife, who were trapped in financial difficulties and sought quick money. Imprisoning them will not solve the root problems. Instead, it will overcrowd. Secondly, we must face the overcrowding crisis in Indonesia's prisons. According to the Ministry of Law and Human Rights, in 2024, Indonesia's prisons house over 270,000 inmates, while the official captivity only around 135,000 of their intended capacity. Adding gambling offenders into these systems only worsens the problems, wasting state resources without reducing reoffendings. Third, Honorable Judge, rehabilitations and reintegrations are more effective than punishment. Research from UI, or University of Indonesia, in 2022 shows that over 60% of small-scale gambling offenders return to the same activities after imprisonment due to lack of skills and economic opportunities. However, when given vocational trainings such as entrepreneurship, digital literacy, or small business development, the chances of relapse drop significantly. In fact, a pilot project in Central Java in 2021 showed that participants of skill training programs had a 70% employment rate within 6 months, proving that overpowerments work better than incarcerations. Moreover, the economic cost of imprisonment is high. The state spends around 1.8 million rupees per inmate per month for food and basic needs. Imagine if that money was instead invested in skill trainings, workshops, microfinance, or community service. We won't reduce crimes, but also create productive citizens who can contribute to the economy. Finally, social service also brings a restorative justice approach. Offenders can contribute back to the community they once harmed. Example, by doing community cleanups, helping in public facilities, or assisting social programs. These approaches create awareness, responsibility, and social reintegrations rather than alienations. In conclusions, Honorable Judge, imprisonment for gambling offenders is neither efficient nor effective. It burdens our prison system and fails to break the cycle of gambling addictions. On the other hand, social service and skill training provide rehabilitations, empowerment, and a real chance for offenders to rebuild their life to be better than before. So that's all, and thank you.